Well, we've just come out of a relatively difficult environment where our minerals commodity prices have been low for several years, and our oil and gas or hydrocarbons commodity prices have been low for less period, but nonetheless causing a great deal of difficulties in the marketplace. But despite that, I think the cycle is turning or about to turn. I think we're very close to seeing some of our mineral projects. We haven't had a new mineral project since prior to 2009. So I think we're overdue for a mineral development, which is typically in the area of $1 to $2 billion US. And then we've got Total with the Papua LNG project, which I think will turn our GDP growth rates back to, the high end of the single-digit numbers, if not the double-digit figures. I think the important thing that the key players should do is, in the oil and gas space, is create synergies. We've got Train 3, which is almost certain to go ahead very shortly, and we don't want to make the mistake that some of our neighboring countries have done where there's been a large level of duplication in infrastructure. So synergies and ensuring that our projects stay competitive. In the oil and gas space, our LNG projects are the lowest part of the cost curve. So we want to stay there, and we want to be attractive to our predominant markets, which is in Asia, where all the growth in hydrocarbons is. I would say try to do as much as possible the PNG way, the Papua New Guinean way. In other words, realistically look at national content, realistically look at upskilling Papua New Guineans, and genuinely develop joint ventures with Papua New Guinean enterprises or long-term companies that have been in PNG, not necessarily PNG equity, but companies who have been here in the long term, because they've invested in Papua New Guineans, and I think investing in our human resource is the most important thing to do. I've enjoyed in particular the differentiating point that this conference has clearly been compared to some of our previous mining and petroleum conferences. Firstly, this is a uniquely petroleum and the inaugural petroleum conference or summit. But it's different in the sense that the proponents, our primary speakers, and some of our outstanding speakers have not just come and talked about projects. We're actually going upstream, and we're diversifying. We're inviting speakers who can contribute to the process of projects development, not on the basis of them being equity players. We're talking about off-takers being here. We're talking about finances being here, and government-to-government support. And I think that's been different compared to previous summits that I've attended.